I hate to break it to you, but unfortunately, people are going to absolutely fucking hate your guts. They're going to hate you because you look good, because you're on the journey, you're on the path to working out and maximizing your body. Your coworkers are going to be some of the first haters. This is what happens when you stop drinking soda, when you stop ordering the Chipotle, when you stop doing the things that they do, they start fucking hating you. And for some reason, you're the fucking villain now. It was all cool a week ago when I was doing what you were doing, but now you hate me. Now you have something to say. Now you have an opinion on what I'm doing. Now you have jokes to make, little snide remarks. You can't please everybody. Jesus was the villain. They hated Jesus. They hated on the guy who was supposed to be perfect. I'm not a super biblical guy, right? I don't know anything about that, but we know all the stories. They made that nigga drag a freaking cross all the way across Timbuktu. They made him, they went crazy on homeboy because he proclaimed to be the man. He went after his purpose. He believed in himself. He believed in what was shown to him. He could have been a lunatic. He could have been a crazy guy. We don't know, right? We don't have any real actual proof. What we do know is that he was on his purpose and he was spreading a positive message. The same way that you're on your purpose and you're doing something that gives you a positive return on investment. A body cannot be built, no matter how many plastic insertions, no matter how much juice someone injects into their body, it doesn't matter. The work cannot be done for you by anybody else. You could even go and get freaking leg lengthening surgery. Guess what you're gonna have to do after that? You're gonna have to work out, physical therapy. No matter what, a great body is something that cannot be obtained by any other way than by doing hard work, by putting in the work, by being on your purpose, and by being disciplined. It's not about being perfect. It's about being disciplined and consistent, okay? And when you're consistently coming to work and you got your Greek yogurt and your blueberries, your cinnamon, your honey, you got your eggs, you got your ground beef with your yams and your broccoli, they start hating on you. They start talking about how, you shouldn't be eating at this time, or too much meat is not good for you. All these people all of a sudden become a fucking doctor. When you were eating out the vending machine, eating the honey buns and Butterfinger, no one told you shit. When you were drinking Sprite and soda and Coca-Cola, no one told you a goddamn thing. It wasn't until you did something different. And you know what? The real reason that they hate you or dislike you or they have something to say is because you are physically right in their fucking face doing something that they know that they're supposed to be doing, that they want to do, that they have tempted to do. I don't know how many coworkers I have who would talk about how they only eat, all of a sudden, right? I got this guy talking about how he only eats this one meal a day, this big freaking bowl of rice with a little bit of chicken and some veggies. And he's talking about how, this is my meal for the day and I don't eat after a certain time and all this stuff. You're just revealing to me that you don't know anything about sculpting an amazing body. Now, if you just want to be healthy and be fine, that's fine. That's totally fine. But don't now impose your way of eating and your way of living on me, because we have different goals. I'm trying to be aesthetic. I'm trying to be super strong. I'm trying to look good. You don't have to be this big meatball bodybuilder. You don't have to do that, because that's not my goal. And I know that's not your goal either, at least not yet, right? Because those type of that level is a different level. That's a different channel you need to watch. You need to watch somebody much bigger than me if you want to be on stage and be a meatball, all right? There's countless of those guys. Jay Cutler you could watch. There's Ronnie Coleman, etc., right? But if you want to get sexy, if you want the arms, if you want the chest, I know a lot of you just hit me up because you want the chest. A lot of you have lackluster chest and you want the chest, right? I understand what you're here for, and I know why you're watching me. It's because you want to get rid of that belly fat and you want to have the nice looking body. You want to be sexy. You want to be looking good. You want to look in the mirror and be proud of yourself. And it takes dedication, it takes work. But while you're on this journey, for some fucking reason, everybody's got an opinion. And so I used to listen to people sometimes, or sometimes I would go back and forth and disagree and argue and be like, well, actually, no, you need about a gram per pound and blah, blah. I'm telling them all the statistics and they're looking at me like I'm fucking nuts. A pound of meat? I can't do that. Oh, that's too much meat. That's not good for you. Look at my skin. Look at your skin. Look at my body. Look at your body. Unfortunately, I had to tap into that dark triad, that dark psychology, that evilness that people tell you, that cockiness that people call it cockiness, but really it's just self-respect for yourself and self-boundaries. I had to tap into that and be like, you know what? It's okay for me not to agree with this person and for me not to engage back and forth because it gets me nothing. It takes away my mental stability because after work, I need to go to the gym and work out. And when you have this brain fog of like, work is physically demanding as well as your coworkers and the jokes and all this stuff, it starts to take away at your mental capabilities. It starts to tug at you emotionally. And then by the time you're done with work, you're wondering why I don't have the energy to go to work, to go to the gym. The reason is because people are draining you. Slowly, they chip at you. Little by little, they chip at you. And it's up to you to go, that doesn't work on me. A screwdriver and a chisel, it won't work on me. I'm better than stone. You gotta be freaking titanium. You gotta be hard. Like, my point is that when I tapped into this, the cockiness that they said that I had or anything like that, I became more humble. When I started to think to myself, you don't look like the way that I want to look, so I'm not gonna fucking listen to you. It became so much easier. You are arguing with me and trying to get me to not eat healthy or eat the way that I'm eating because you don't want me to be better than you. And I've seen it so many times. And while I was on my journey, it used to baffle me that people had such the audacity to talk to me about things they did not know. You talk to people about crypto, you talk to an older guy at work about crypto, they know nothing about it and they tell you, nah, it's a scam. You don't know anything. You haven't even done any fucking research on it. How you don't tell me what's a scam? What's a scam is me being stuck here with you and not expanding my horizons. You ask them if they traveled anywhere, gone anywhere, done anything. They haven't gone anywhere. They haven't done anything. They have no life experience. They haven't done the things that you want to do. A lot of you come to my channel because you saw the Black in Bali video. Right? Some of you aren't black. Some of you saw the traveling stuff, right? And you gravitated towards that because you want to travel. You want to go do things. And that's what I like doing. And we'll get back to that. No worries. But right now we're heavy on this fitness, right? And so I'm talking and having a conversation with people who don't know shit about shit. That's my first, I think that's the biggest thing that really bothers me. Is that like people will outwardly say out their mouth things they have no fucking clue about. And they want to argue with you about it. And then when they argue about, this is the classic thing that they'll do. They don't use generalities. They'll use anomalies to argue with you. You're using this one instance as to why I shouldn't be eating this way or going to the gym this much. Oh, that guy, he was healthy, he's eating all this stuff and he got a heart attack because of the... You don't know what the hell other contributing factors were there. You don't know what my body's like. You don't know what my immune system's like. You have no clue. You've never done this. So why would I fucking listen to you? Listen, this is why you listen to a coach. This is why, if you want, you get one-on-one coaching with me. You hit me up on Instagram and we can talk and we can get some one-on-one coaching, or you go straight to my program, link down below, and you can just follow the program. All the videos are there, everything's there. One-time payment, very affordable, easy to follow. You'll get in shape in a couple months. Done. Deal. Okay, easy. Right? That's enough plugging. The main takeaway that I want you to get, because this may seem like common sense to some people, but a lot of people, when you're on your journey, you don't have the confidence to tell people no. No is a sentence. No is a statement. Hey, I need you to go do this. No. Hey, you should stop eating that way. No. No explanation. No anything extra behind it. No malice. You don't need to be a jerk about it. No, you could just say, no, that's okay. Oh, no, I'm going to do my own thing. Or you could just nod your head like, yeah, sounds good. And continue to do what you were doing any fucking way. Okay? A lot of people will get in your way. It doesn't matter what your goal is, okay? We could be talking about freaking, you want to be an F1 race car driver. A lot of people will get in your way. Your parents will tell you that's not safe to be an F1 driver, but it's your dream, it's your goal. You gotta risk it. No risk, no reward. I had people telling me not to eat this food and that food and it's not good for you, blah, blah, blah. And now I had the muscle, and now those same people are looking at me and asking me, yo, how did you get so buff? I have some of those same people accusing me of steroids, accusing me of juice. I look unnatural to you? I look crazy? Or is it that you can't fathom that I put in that much work even though you told me not to, and I still fucking did it anyway and achieved what I wanted to achieve? And then now that I've achieved the body that I want to go even deeper. I want more. My girl's like, man, you look good. I love you. Great. Good for you. Love you too, babe. But guess what? It's time to level the fuck up. I want more. There's something that I've noticed. I mean, this is a whole other video, but there's something that I noticed about people who achieve things. And Alex Hormozi talked about this a little bit. They are dissatisfied. Andrew Tate has all the money in the world and he keeps on working because he's dissatisfied. Your favorite bodybuilder keeps on going to the gym and keeps on trying to do the most and get in shape and blah, blah, blah. Jay Cutler to this day is still working out because he's dissatisfied. They keep on working. They kept on going. Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't stop at winning the Olympia and all this shit. He wanted to do more business ventures, more movies. He wanted to become the governor because he was dissatisfied with being where he's at. And the same goes for me. How do I do all these fucking videos? How do I just keep doing this shit? How do I keep bringing the camera to the gym? Because I'm dissatisfied. I want more for myself. I want more for you. I know somebody is watching this and being like, yeah, I need to go harder. Yeah, I need more for my life. Yeah, I need to stop fucking listening to these people. Listen, it's your life. It's your body. And if you keep listening to people who don't have what you want, you're going to have what they have, which is fucking nothing. Okay? Till next time.